Would you take a look at that, guys? Yet again, another rocky day in the stock market. What else is new at this point? I'm not surprised. I'm sure you guys are not surprised either. We had the Russell, the Dow, the NASDAQ, the S&P. All these were all over the place. Gold, silver, Bitcoin, Ethereum. So we got a lot to break down in this video. And of course, we got to break down what I just mentioned. And of course, some stocks that I'm looking at, charts I'm liking. So without further ado, if you all find value, hit the like button, subscribe, get your 10 stocks from Moomoo with a $100 deposit link down below, and your 6 stocks from Webull. And with that being said, cheers. And yes, I am drinking, what is this, a mango, it's not a margarita, guys, I'm not on vacation, it's a mango banana smoothie, and yes, I'm drinking it out of a tall beer glass. That's how we rock and roll around here, guys. So with that being said, again, cheers. Let's dive into the video. So markets closed recently. That doesn't really matter, but they closed about 30 minutes ago, and we had the Dow go down 0.5% on the day, the Russell down over 1%, S&P, let's see here, S&P down 0.3% as the NASDAQ 100, funny enough, and that's all thanks to Apple. We'll take a look at Apple here in a couple of minutes. The NASDAQ went up 0.3% on the day. And based on what I'm seeing here, and you guys can clearly see it as well, this is the intraday on SPY, we pretty much rallied all day today. I mean, even though we went down on the day, because a lot of this, well, I guess we rallied a lot intraday, but a lot of the selling came in the pre-market. So pre-market, if you guys didn't see, SPY was at 378. We sold down to about 373 right before the open, and then once the market opened, we went down to about 371. That was at about 10:15 a.m. on the East Coast, and from there, it was smooth sailing to the upside. We're talking from 371 all the way to 378. That was a 2% move here on SPY, right? Triple Q in the same time period, it went from, where did that go? 278 or 279, 280 roughly, all the way to 287. We're talking a 2.5% move. So a lot of the selling, the bulk of the selling came pre-market, and of course in the first 30 minutes to an hour of the day, and then we had bulls take us up for the rest of the day from there. And look at this 20-day chart, guys. Let me pull it up and show you what I'm seeing. We are now showing not a full-on breakout. We're not anywhere near that yet, but here on Triple Q, we are seeing buying pressure at the bottom of this wedge. And you guys can see a double bottom forming as well, potentially right around 280. We hit 280 on the 13th yesterday, and today the 14th, and we followed it up with a 0.4% green day after that double bottom. So if we take out 288, 290 on Triple Q in the short term, hey, maybe we see a bit of a push to 295. That would be the top of the wedge here on the 20-day chart. That's what I'm personally seeing, right? And going over here to SPY, we know that earlier in the day when we were red, we took the lows out from the end of June, early July, which means we took that original wedge that I had drawn out, but we got a lot of buyers at 370 and pushed us, which again pushed us back up to 378, and now we're back in the wedge, right? I drew out this new wedge. We are technically back in a wedge now, and let's say we break 380 right around the 50 SMA on this 4-hour chart, or this is actually the 20-day chart. Let's say we take 380 out. I'm going to put my alert there right now. Hey, more upside could come from there, maybe to 386, 388. That's the top of the wedge here on this 20-day chart. So what do you guys think about the markets? Do you think today's intraday rally is legit? Is it going to be a bull trap? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And it's been a long time since we've done a like challenge on a video. So let's throw a little softball here, whatever you want to call it. Let's do an easy challenge here. 100 likes. Can we get this video? Come on, 100 likes. That's nothing. Make sure to smash that like button if you all find value. And again, if you want to participate in this challenge. So with that being said, guys, let's dive over to ThinkOrSwim. We're on ThinkOrSwim by TD Ameritrade. Let's go over to, Webull, and see what's going on here in the crypto markets, which might shock you. It might not. For me, it's not shocking at all because I'm used to this stuff at this point. So BTC right now is at $20,600, about $1,000 higher from where I last covered it. I think I covered it last in the morning video on Patreon potentially, which, by the way, if you guys want to join the Patreon, check it out. You get a bunch of access to me throughout the day on there, exclusive content, buys, sells, call-outs. That's linked down below, or go to stocksforfest.com/Patreon. Again, we were covering it it was at 20, not even 20 yet, 19.7. 19.8, and now it's at 20,600. So remember how I said recently that BTC and Ethereum, we'll see that in a second, they are trading in a horizontal channel with 20,000 being support, more like 19.5, 19 being support, and resistance being about 22 to 22.5. We clearly got buyers at 19.5, 20,000, and now we're starting to get that pressure back to the top of the horizontal channel. So I feel like this rally here, or this move, could continue to the upside. 21.5, 22, that's where we could be going, and then that is going to be the real test, right around 22,000. What's it going to do there? Is it going to break out, or is it going to get rejected yet again? Same thing with Ethereum, right? We got buying pressure at about 1,000. Now we're well above 1,100, almost to 1,200. Ethereum is up 7%, so massive day for Ethereum. It's getting awfully close to that resistance, the top of the channel, 1,200, 1,250. What's it going to do there? 1,275. If that point breaks, all right, maybe we get more upside in Ethereum, but we're not quite yet confirming that breakout, so keep that in mind. Keep that in the back of your head when you guys are looking at Bitcoin and Ethereum moving forward. So with that being said, let's go back over to ThinkOrSwim and break down some stocks. Costco right now is looking pretty interesting. If you guys have looked at the stock, it's been up and away the past couple of weeks. You know, from $443 in the middle of June, now it's at $515. It is up 15% in just about a month, not even a month. And on the 4-hour chart, you guys are noticing a clear-cut reversal. 50 SMA crossing above the 180. We're getting a bounce up today, 4% green day in the midst of a pretty much a red day in the stock market today. This looks really solid. Now, is it going to go straight to 550 plus? No, we're going to see the pops, the pullbacks, and we just got a big pop of 4%. So I'm not chasing it necessarily here, but if we get some sort of weakness, profit taking moving forward, maybe let's say it goes to 515 and then it takes a hit to about 490, 495. The next pullback, wherever it is, whenever it comes, I'm going to be ready, and I'm going to consider it as a trade. Ticker symbol COST, and this is one that I really have not covered here on the channel, probably in a month. I mean, we called out, if you guys have been watching me for a couple of months at this point, which I know a lot of you have, we covered Costco before it broke out to 600. We called that breakout. We made some money on it, right? Called it out. And then it sold off drastically from 612 to 400. I mean, that is one heck of a bear market, 35% in a couple of weeks, and now it's slowly starting to climb out of the hole. Let's see how far up it could go. So another one here is Qualcomm, which has also been falling. Now it's starting to reverse, but it's gotten destroyed in the past couple of months. Qualcomm was 198, almost $200 a share in February, and it just hit 118, guys, just a couple of weeks ago. It dropped 40%, well into a bear market, and it's still in a bear market, don't get me wrong, but it's starting to reverse. Clearly, we're above the moving averages. A potential golden cross is right around the corner. And just like Costco, guys, same thing applies here. I think it is a little bit overbought in the short term, Qualcomm is. But if it's able to pull back maybe to about 135, 130, all right, that could be an entry point, in my opinion. And if we start breaking, let's say, the mid-hundreds, $150, I think is a very big spot. That is where we're going to get a full-on reversal. And mind you, we're not there yet, so keep that in mind. We are not quite there yet. So if you guys are finding value, again, 100 likes, hit that like button. Do not forget to get your 10 stocks as well for Moomoo with a $100 deposit, and your 6 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. All those are linked down below. And without you guys supporting the channel, watching, smashing the like button, this wouldn't be possible. So I really do appreciate you guys as always. Did you see Tesla today? Tesla went up 0.5%. Nothing crazy, but the good thing here is for the bulls, at least, not for the bears, but for the bulls, we are getting buying pressure at the bottom of the wedge. Can you guys see that here on the 4-hour chart? If I zoom in, look at that. Buying pressure at about 695, 675, 80, right around there. Now we're back over 700. I mean, we didn't have a great day today, but it was a green day, in the middle of a red day. So I would consider that a solid day, a good day, maybe not a great day, but pretty good day. And if this continues, let's say Tesla takes out the highs from yesterday being about 725, 730. hey, there could be a move to the top of this wedge. So for that reason, 725 mark is at or above. Put my alert right there. If that point breaks, again, top of the wedge, 775, maybe we break out of there. I have another alert at 800. I mean, this is where Tesla potentially, keywords potentially, could be where it could be going, right? So Apple, AAPL. Did you see Apple today, guys? It carried the tech market, the tech index, the NASDAQ 100. Again, NASDAQ went up 0.3, Apple went up 2%. What a freaking beast of a stock, guys. Now we're at $150. And I'll be honest, if we fail at 150, heck, even if we break 150, right? Let's say we break 150, we start moving to the top of the channel, 155, 160. That could potentially be. I don't want to say for sure to go short it, but hey, technically it'd be overbought, top of the channel. Historically speaking, here, based on the past couple of months, we've had these pumps in Apple, top of the channel. It's hit that top of the channel. It's gotten rejected. So I'm not going to say go short Apple. I can't tell you guys what to do. But if we break 150, we could play it long for a couple bucks to the upside. But at that point, I think it's going to start coming back down. $160, 155, big resistance. We could be coming back down, and that could be an opportunity to make some money on the downside. I'm not telling you what to do. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, guys, and trust me, shorting Apple is a difficult game. It's one of the last stocks that you really want to short, but if you see a chart that you like, it's opening up for a short opportunity, you have confidence, you have a plan, you're willing to execute on that plan, I say go for it, right? And, of course, risk management is key. So the next one here, we're going to wrap it up with 3 more stocks, guys. We have Constellation Brands. This is one that went up 2.5% on the day, ticker symbol STZ. And look at it. It's breaking out above the moving averages, and now you guys can see it's actually testing the highs from about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, about 2 weeks ago at about $250 is where it peaked, and also about 2 months ago, that's where it peaked. So if we start getting a move on STZ past, let's say, $250 a share, I'm going to put my alert there now. Mark is at or above 250. This could be a point where, all right, we're breaking a multi-month resistance. 260's next. Maybe the top of this horizontal channel, or rather uptrending channel, could be next. 260, 265, 70. So I like STZ here. Boeing's another one which is not fully breaking out yet, guys. Don't get it twisted. Don't get too excited. It's not fully breaking out yet, but Boeing, we are starting to see good upside here. It went up 2% on a red day today. It's above the moving averages, still on the 4-hour chart. And on the 20-day chart, we're now testing, I guess we closed right under it. We're going to see tomorrow and next week what ends up happening. But we're testing $150. That was resistance in the middle of, I guess we're still in the middle of July, just 2 days ago. And if we take that point out, 150, there could be more upside from there. But again, be careful, because on that 4-hour chart, let me pull it up. 4-hour chart, we're still clearly in a downtrend, and that trend line is going to meet us right around 150, 155. So if we get buying pressure out of the 150s, that would be very good for the bulls on Boeing. And the last one for this video, guys, I hope you all are finding value. As always, I appreciate you guys for tuning in, is TRV, Travelers Companies. This one did not do well today. 5% red day for TRV. And look at it. This is in a downwards channel, clear as day. And with today's downwards move, guess what? We're at the bottom of this channel. Now, does that necessarily mean it's going to bounce for sure? No, we don't know that. I mean, it could easily start going down more, but at some point moving forward, and we do have earnings coming up. That's going to be interesting. Next week we have earnings. In 1 week, what is that? Next Thursday? Yeah, I mean, if we get buying pressure at 150, 155, maybe this could be a play before earnings. Now, you guys know I'm not a earnings gambler, I like to call it. I used to be, I used to buy puts, calls, do all that stuff before earnings. Now I don't do that. I don't trade earnings anymore. I'm sure a lot of my OG viewers know that. I talk about that. I used to talk about it a lot. Haven't mentioned it in a while, but I'm not an earnings guy. I don't trade on earnings, so I'm going to be careful with it. But if it sets up nicely, bottom of the channel, hey, maybe we get some sort of play on it, bounce back. So I guess with that being said, that's it for this video. I hope you all found some value. Those are some stocks I'm looking at, my thoughts on the markets, the charts, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Let me know your thoughts now in the comments. And again, let's try and get at least 100 likes on this video. Join my Patreon if you guys want all my buy, sells, call outs, morning videos. That's linked down below. And do not forget to get your 10 stocks from Moomoo with a $100 deposit and your 6 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. All those stocks, the links are linked down below. And again, all those links help out the channel, guys, and without you, this would not be possible. So with that being said, cheers. Again, I have a little mango smoothie here. I feel like, actually, I don't feel like an idiot. This is how I like drinking my smoothies, guys. I'm going to be honest with you all. Right here, boom, no regrets. So, yeah, I'll see you later. Thanks for tuning in as always, guys. Peace out.